I'm always ready for a war again. Go down that road again. It's all the same. I'm always ready to take a life again. You know I'll ride again. It's all the same. Tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know. Tell me who's gonna save me from this hell. Without you, I'm alone. Who gon' pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. 'Cause I'm alone, you see. If I gon' die for you, if I gon' kill for you, then I spill this blood for you.
I fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God, just tell me how many burdens left. I fight pain and hurricanes, today I wept. I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorsteps. Life and living hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government aid ain't relief. Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs and scarred face. Who need a hero? You need a hero, look in the mirror, there go your hero. Who on the front lines at ground zero? My heart don't skip a beat even when hard times bumps the needle. Mass destruction and mass corruption, the souls of suffering men. Clutching on deaf ears again, rapture's coming. It's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it
You
gotta
gon'
be.
pray for me. Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. 'Cause I'm alone, you see. If I gon' die for you.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. I'm just that look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper.
Welcome, everyone, to the Carolina Cast. It is week 15 of the NFL season with the Atlanta Falcons and your Carolina Panthers. Yes, I know I said last week I was going to be in attendance for this game, and unfortunately Sam got sick. So, obviously, if he checks out on this stream, we're here for you. Hope you get better soon. So, yeah, we're unable to go to the game today. I mean, it is an absolute downpour. I only live 30 minutes away from the stadium. It is an absolute downpour outside, and it's a downpour at Bank of America Stadium. So it might have been for the best because there's a good chance that, I mean, if he didn't get sick 2 days ago, he probably would have gotten sick of this. It's 47 degrees, 92% humidity, 13 miles per hour wind, and it's raining as hard as it possibly can. I mean, the NFC South is in a tight race between the Buccaneers, Falcons, and Saints. Unfortunately, the Panthers don't have anything to do with that. And it looks like the Falcons are actually going to get the ball to open things up. So we are underway from Bank of America Stadium, a rainy game in Charlotte. The Panthers are in their all-black uniforms and the black helmets. They played against Atlanta in their black helmets last year, ended up winning that football game. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, it's literally as rainy as it can be right now. This is crazy. I'm going to assume a low-scoring game today, but I mean, we've seen some crazy things happen. So anything possible today. The Panthers, once again, all black uniforms and the black helmets. The Falcons in their all white uniforms. First play from scrimmage, and it's a handoff to Tyler Algier. And the backup running back for Atlanta, Algier, will only gain a yard. Brian Burns, star linebacker for Carolina, makes the tackle. Atlanta this season, they've been 6th in rushing yards, 21st in passing, and 24th in scoring, which is pretty reasonable stats. They drafted Bijan Robinson in the first round to help their run game alongside Tyler Algier. So you have Algier and Bijan. Bijan's going to be lined up in the backfield this time on 2nd down and 8. Play action, Ritter rolling to his right, floats it and completes it. That'll go for an Atlanta first down on the play action. Desmond Ritter, former quarterback at Cincinnati, led the Bearcats to the college football playoff semifinal, finds himself in the NFL with the Atlanta Falcons. They get a good gain right there for a Atlanta first down, gain of 9 yards on Ritter's first passing attempt to Fisk. 1st and 15, Algier in the backfield. Once again, they'll give him the ball. Good blocking by Atlanta. And Tyler Algier bounces his way for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. A solid pickup. And we are going to see the run game a lot today as Nick Thurman subs in for Carolina. So far, the Panthers this season, they're 22nd in rushing, but they're 3rd in passing. Unfortunately, with all the turnovers our offense causes, we're 31st in points. So, I mean, the run defense is terrible, but the pass defense has been incredible. So, a lot of ups and downs from Legero Vero's unit coming over from the Broncos. First year as the Carolina Panther defensive coordinator, who will likely stay for next season too. 2nd down and 4, and it's a handoff to Cordero Patterson, and Brian Burns is all over it. He shot the gap perfectly, and he's able to make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage on Cordero Patterson. He's been mostly a special team's returner, but Brian Burns shoots the gap. And I mean, Bank of America Stadium is as empty as it can be, man. That is crazy. Well, here we go. Atlanta has it at their own 40, a 3rd down and 4 for the Falcons. Panthers looking for the stop. They give it to Bijan, the explosive rookie, and Robinson gets a 1st down and more to midfield. That's Bijan's first carry of the afternoon, and it goes for a 1st down and a lot more. Gain of 9 on the carry for Bijan Robinson. We're going to see a lot of that today, so Carolina just needs to be prepared for it. Robinson, the 8th overall pick at a Texas University, is with the Longhorns for 3 seasons. Led college football in rushing yards last season at Texas. 1st down and 10, Algier in the backfield. Atlanta has it at their own 49. Handoff to the left side. Algier. And decided to do a play action instead, and Pitts gets it. Actually, nice play. They're able to get Kyle Pitts involved. The Falcons have been known for just not getting their playmakers involved, but there you go. You get Kyle Pitts right there on that play action. It's going to be hard to pass the football, but that is a beautifully thrown ball. Not enough time for Dante Jackson to get over there. Kyle Pitts this year, 45 catches, 559 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. That is his first reception of the game. 1st down and 10. Keep it on the ground with Algier. Bounces to his left and fights his way for a gain of 4. Camus Grugier-Hill with the tackle for Carolina. 2nd down and 6. Atlanta marching down the field on opening drive. You can see their leading rushers this season. Bijan almost eclipsed 800 yards on the ground. Algier, 540. Desmond Ritter with 195. He's got a little bit more than Cordero Patterson. Once again, Patterson's now used as a return specialist. It's really his main role. And Arthur Smith, 3rd year in the ATL, 20-27 record with the Falcons. Keep it on the ground. Algier getting a lot of reps so far, and he gets another 2-3 yards short of the first down marker. It is another third down situation for the Falcons. And this could be 4-down territory just with the conditions outside. Algier, 4 rushing attempts for 16 yards. But this is not a gimme field goal when the rain's coming down this hard. It is very windy. And if you're Atlanta, you already established a great drive. You're almost chewed off 5 minutes of the first quarter so far. I don't know if you want to just settle for 3 points. And they're just going to toss it to the outside with Robinson, and he won't get there. Bijan Robinson, tackle for loss by Dante Jackson. And Frankie Louvu laid the extra hit to make the play. It's a loss of a yard. And Bijan Robinson unable to find any separation off the edge. Louvu and Jackson were there to make a play. And the run defense has struggled this season. Actually, Bijan lost the ball at the end of the play, but he recovered it on his own power. Now it's 4th and 3, and I called it. Atlanta is going for it. 7 for 15 on 4th down this season. Panthers got to make sure they don't jump off sides. Play clock winding down. 4th down and 3 for the Falcons. Bijan in the backfield. They snap the football. They hand it off to Robinson. And Bijan Robinson will not get there. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage. May have even lost a yard too. Frankie Louvu and the Panthers defense get the stop. Wow. And in the black helmets, the Carolina Panthers came to play on a 4th and 3. The Panthers forced to stop. Yatir Gross-Matos and Derek Brown make the play, and the Falcons' opening drive comes up empty. Carolina gets the football, and we come back. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped.
Welcome back to the Carolina Cast. The Panthers force a stop. Atlanta, this would have been normal field goal range for Younghoe Koo, but with the terrible rainy conditions, the Falcons were forced to go for it. They ran the football, and Bijan Robinson cannot get there. The Panthers get the stop they needed when the offense gets the football back. And here comes Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. Man, Bryce looks so good in the all-black uniforms and black helmet. I hope the Panthers wear this more often. But here we go. 1st down and 10 with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield for Bryce Young in the offense. This is where the Panthers have struggled mightily this season. We'll see if something changes today. Hubbard, he's got the outside. Chuba Hubbard down the sideline and pushed out of bounds. Not until he gets a gain of about 25 yards on the first play of offense. Chuba Hubbard, a gain of 22 yards to be exact. And what a start for the Carolina Panthers. They're 21st in rush, 31st in pass, and 30th in scoring. Definitely one of the worst offenses in the NFL. Offensive coordinator Thomas Brown, his first season with the Carolina Panthers, it's just struggled. And it's all about looking for something to work on going into next season. That is already a great start for the Panthers. First down and 10. They give it back to Hubbard, and this time he can barely get back to the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, very quickly back down to earth for the Panthers. This is Bryce Young's 13th career start. He's thrown 9 passing touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Actually threw 2 interceptions against Atlanta to go with 1 touchdown back in week 1. Both those 2 interceptions were to Jesse Bates. As you can see him right there for Atlanta. Been one of the big pickups the Falcons got in free agency. Second down and 10 for the Panthers. A little bit of RPO. Bryce throws and completes it to Adam Thielen. His trusty wide receiver one gets a gain of about 8 yards and a beautiful RPO call. Get the slant to Thielen. Get a gain of 8 yards. Set up a third and manageable for Carolina. Once again, I would not be surprised unless the Panthers lose a chunk of yards right here that they don't go for this if they do not convert here. It's a 3rd down and 2 in a very similar situation to what the Falcons had, and the rain is coming down even harder. 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. Trips right, and they got Chark on the left. Just going to keep it on the ground with Chuba, and he will... Wow, that is very close. He is that he might be just inches short. That was very close. But I don't think they're gonna give it to him. No, it's 4th and 1. If you're the Panthers, you have to go for this. Yep, and the offense is staying on the field. So Chuba Hubbard is ruled just short. Carolina is 17 for 36 on 4th down this season. That is absurd. 4th down and 1 for the Panthers. Chuba in the backfield. Are the Falcons going to get a 4th down stop now? Hubbard. And he didn't get there. Wow. Are you serious? The Panthers defense gets a stop on 4th down. Then Carolina tries to go for him 4th down and they don't get it. Wow. So Carolina just gave the football right back to Atlanta. So both drives for both offenses have been turnover on downs. What a crazy football game. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. we're back here. So both teams just traded turnover on downs. That is a roller coaster start. Falcons work it down to Carolina territory, go for it on fourth down, don't get it, vice versa for the Panthers. Crazy football game, but Bijan Robinson on the carry to the left side has nowhere to go. He gets stuffed for a loss of 2 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Falcons. As Bijan has struggled to get anything going on the ground. He got a solid first down on his first carry of the game, but after that, I mean, the Panthers, they know that the run is coming. The Falcons love to run the football, and they're not very consistent when they pass it with Desmond Ridder, so they're always ready for it. But this is a play action. Ridder looking to take off and scramble. He slides, and there's a little bit of contact, but it does not look like a flag is going to get thrown. It wasn't that big of a hit. It'll be 3rd down. There's play action. Brian Burns was there. We couldn't get to Ridder, and then that was Deion Jones, actually, the former Atlanta Falcon. I put the extra hit on Desmond Ridder, but yeah, I agree. That should not be a flag. 3rd down and 11 for the Falcons. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Play action. Ridder with time. Takes his check down, and it's knocked down by Brian Burns. He tried to take his check down. Burns had a chance to intercept that football. What could have been a pick six. And, I mean, he's happy about the stop, but he's nodding his head knowing he had a chance right there. I mean, with the pouring rain, it's really hard to do anything, but Brian Burns able to make a play. I have no clue where Desmond Ridder was going with that football. What a play by Brian Burns. Forcing the stop, and the Falcons go 3 and out. And now for the first time today, we'll see the punt unit. Ihmir Smith-Marsette to return. Bradley Pinion boots it away, and a flag is down. Looks like this is a false start on the Falcons. And it is. This is going to back them up even more, make this a 4th and 16. And make this punt a little bit longer, which could be in the favor of both teams. This could help Pinion boot the ball even more deep, or help Smith-Marsette get a better return. We'll have to see. Here we go. Now a 4th and 16. A loss of 5 on the false start penalty against Atlanta. Pinion boots it away. And on the return of Smith-Marsette, he will let the ball bounce out of bounds. And good field positioning for the Panthers. They're going to have it close to the 40-yard line. And the Carolina Panthers offense coming on the field next. Bryce Young and the Panthers looking for something on offense. They get 2 stops on defense. Maybe the offense can get rolling. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new stuff. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do nothing, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. And I'm only 23. I'm just that look at me. I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new stuff. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do nothing, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We pop popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. And I'm only 23, I'm just that look at me. I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah.
All right, we are back here. Chris Tabor, this is his third game as the Panthers interim head coach after Carolina decided to make the decision and fire Frank Reich. You can see the play selection from this season. In the first 11 games, it was all about the pass game. The run game has been the last few games with Tabor, and, I mean, it's worked pretty well. It's just Bryce Young needs to show some flashes. We have not seen any this season. First down and 10, play action. Young throws, and he completes it to Jonathan Mingo for a gain of about 6-7 yards off the play action. The number 1 overall pick to the Carolina Panthers' second-round pick, Bingo. I like to call him Bingo, but his actual name is Mingo. Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss University. It got compared a lot to DJ Moore just because of his size and build. I mean, that's been far from what we've seen so far. Thomas Brown, the offensive coordinator, been a lot of controversy with him on social media and if he's going to be the Carolina Panthers OC next season. Young rolling, throws downfield and just throws it away. Nowhere to throw the football, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 4, or a 3rd and 4. I think it's 3rd and 4. I think Fox is bugging right here. I'm not exactly sure if it's 2nd or 3rd down. Yeah, it's still saying 2nd down and 4, so I'm not sure. Maybe it is 2nd and 4. Young fires downfield and misses again. And I don't know why Fox is behind. 3rd and 4. Yeah, that was 3rd down. I have no clue where this ball is supposed to go to. I think maybe Thielen, but he just missed him. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a good throw by Bryce Young. Punt by Johnny Hecker, and he gets it away. Struggled doing that against New Orleans, and this was actually a very good punt by Johnny Hecker. As Sam Franklin pins it down at about the 2-3 yard line. That is where the Falcons will start their next drive. So once again, the special teams for the Panthers comes up big, and they get the stop. Scoreless football game with the Falcons and the Panthers. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. Welcome back to the Carolina Cast, and images are getting shown of what I was talking about earlier, is that Bryce Young and Desmond Ridder both played each other back in that college football playoff matchup in 2021 between Alabama and Cincinnati. Bryce Young with the Crimson Tide beat Cincinnati Desmond Ridder 27-6 to advance to the national championship. 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line, another carry for Tyler Algier. And Algier gets a gain of about 7-8 yards. I'm not sure what it is. Just the Falcons are utilizing Tyler Algier way more than Bijan Robinson. And I get that you have 2 running backs, but shouldn't Bijan be getting the most? I just don't understand the concept. 2nd down and 3. This time, it's still Algier, and Yatir Gross-Matos made a great effort on that tackle. I'm not sure where the Falcons were tackled. I don't know where the refs are going to spot this football with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they're going to call Algier just short. So it's 3rd down and 1 for the Falcons. And take a look at Ajero Vero. I formation. They give it to Algiers in the fullback position, and he easily gets the first down. That is actually a beautiful play call by Arthur Smith. Everybody thinks the football is going to Bijan Robinson on 3rd and 1. He's lined up in the backfield, but in that fullback position, they decide to give it to Algier. And yeah, there's a clear lane for him to get the first down. So now 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Cordero Patterson now in the backfield. And they give it to him, but he's got nowhere to go. The Panthers are all over it. J.C. Horn and Wormley able to make the tackle. Incredible play. It's so nice to have J.C. Horn back, as Derek Brown was the first person to shoot the gap perfectly. J.C. Horn came over on the corner blitz. And Cordero Patterson did not have a chance to get out of there. It's a loss of 5 yards on the carry, and the Falcons get pushed back to their own 12-yard line with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 15. Shotgun snap, Ridder. It's a screen pass to Algier. Tyler Algier fights his way to get all of those yards back, as Troy Hill missed a tackle to bring him down at the line of scrimmage. He'd go on to gain 6, and it's 3rd and 9 for the Falcons, with now 100 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Algier, that is his first reception of the game, and he will come off the field on 3rd and 9. And this is clearly have to be a pass play by Atlanta, unless they try to go with some halfback draw to get Carolina confused here. The Panthers looking to rush 4. Moving the defense around, play action. Ridder rolling to his right and just throws it into the dirt. The Panthers defense gets another stop. As nobody was open on play action, Desmond Ridder just throws it into the dirt, and the Panthers get the stop. As the pressure got in quick. Derek Brown was there. Marquise Haynes, Yatir Gross-Matos. And Desmond Ridder didn't have a choice but to throw that football away. And that's what he did. So Bradley Pinion out to punt for the second time today. Ihmir Smith-Marsette to return. I mean, the field positioning, depending on how good this punt is, could be pretty good for the Panthers. Atlanta punting from their own 23-yard line. They're pretty much punting from their 5-yard line. And they barely get the punt out. And Smith-Marsette will call fair catch at the 35-yard line. That is where the Panthers start this next drive. So here comes Bryce Young on the offense. A rainy day, known as the Tsunami Bowl about 10 years ago with the Panthers and the Jaguars, happening again in Uptown Charlotte. Scoreless game with the Falcons. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper.
We are back with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. And we'll see what the Panthers do starting from their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Carolina. And they'll give it to Sanders. Miles Sanders trying to get to the outside, but he's just going to lose 5 yards. Nowhere to go. Terrible blocking as usual, and the tackle gets made 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They have 9 guys up front. Everyone's able to follow him to the outside. Actually, they'll rule it as a loss of 4, and now empty backfield, 2nd down and 14. And Young rolling to his right, searching around and throw it away. Just nobody's open, man. Third down and 14, 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Empty backfield, just a screen to Mingo, and he's only going to get a yard. That'll take us to the second quarter. Unless they're saying the clock stopped. I don't know why. The Panthers called a timeout? What? Oh, so Tabor called timeout so they can punt the football in this certain direction because apparently it's even harder to punt the ball the other way. So we're just going to waste the time. Don't these guys practice So they don't have to deal with something like that, and they can punt through that? Okay, all right. This will be the last play of the first quarter then. And the Falcons are going to start at their own 16-yard line. We'll see if that does anything. End of the first quarter and a scoreless ball game. Rainy day from Charlotte. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Hey, shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper.
Welcome back to the Carolina Cast. Scoreless game. This game has just been... Oh my gosh, I just can't even watch this. It's crazy how I was almost at this game. Maybe one day this will be a different game. Maybe. Even in the rain, this might be a different game one day. Well, for now, this is the worst that it can be. Start of the second quarter, and the Falcons have the ball. First down and 10. Panthers looking to rush 5. Maybe even 6. And it looked like Ritter lost the snap or something happened. Somehow the Falcons gained a yard because their fullback... What just happened? Yeah, he lost the football and bounced around, and oh, they're so lucky. The ball bounced around and went into the hands of their fullback. That's so... Oh, that's... Come on. That is terrible. Desmond Ritter bobbled the snap and it went into the... It just bounced into the hands of their fullback. The Panthers had defenders there, but that is... Oh, my gosh. Such a great opportunity to force a miscue. And Algier on the carry will get a good gain, so that makes things even worse. I wonder if Drake London's even going to touch the football today. I don't know why the Falcons never use their playmakers. They just run the football with Tyler Algier and then pass it to Jonnu Smith, even though they have Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and even Drake London at that receiving core. I have no clue what this is all about. 3rd down and 2 for the Falcons. 2 receivers on the right, London on the left. They keep it on the ground, and it goes nowhere. It goes absolutely nowhere. Nick Thurman, who joined the Carolina Panthers in the offseason this past year. Derek Brown was also there. Loss of a bunch of yards. And once again, the Panthers were able to shoot the gap, get to Tyler Algier, and make a play. There's just nowhere for him to go. And what a play by Nick Thurman. He has to get past Chris Lindstrom, one of the best guards in the entire NFL, and he's able to do so to make a play. So now 4th down and 6. The Falcons go 3 and out. Low snap, and it looks like a false start once again on Atlanta. So this is the second time the Falcons have had a false start on a punt today. And they're going to back up 5 more yards. It's on Micah or Bernthny. Wow, so that's even more yards lost. And Pinion is punting this from the Carolina 3-yard line. Or excuse me, the Atlanta 3-yard line. Carolina 3, that makes 0 sense. Ball is up in the air. Smith-Marset makes a fair catch at about the 30-yard line. And that is where the Panthers will start this next drive. Still a scoreless football game. Carolina's going to get the ball back. Before we go on a commercial break, make sure you hit the subscribe button. The Carolina Cast is on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And I want to go ahead and put out some news for you here. First and foremost, the Carolina Cast has been very much behind, and they've not been, mostly me. I haven't been able to produce a lot of content, and I really do apologize for it. I've tried my best to get stuff out there. It's just, with school and all stuff, it's hard, but I want to bring out more stuff. So good news for the Carolina Cast is we are going to try get podcasts rolling again. We're going to try getting some other people onto the podcasts and shows. We're going to switch up our live streams a little bit since the Panthers are already 1-12. Might do a little bit of red zone. We're going to do the entire NFL postseason, do more podcasts, maybe come in with some fun games and shows. We're just going to try and add a bunch of stuff so you guys can tune in more and have fun more here, because I feel like we're always doing just Carolina sports. I know we try to throw in some of the big sports that's going on in the playoffs. We always try to throw in Carolina sports, and I feel like, unless you're a true Panthers fan, which I know a lot of you are, but it can be tough if you're just a neutral sports fan. And first of all, very grateful for you to even tune into the Carolina Cast, but it can be tough to watch the Panthers every single week on our channel be 1-12 and just struggle in this and that. So we're going to try and get more content out. I think week 18, we're probably going to do an NFL red zone day. So what that means is we're going to try and just commentate every single game by red zone. So whatever's in the red zone, or whatever the closest, coolest thing going on, we're just going to go over every single game. And we're going to have a bunch of scoreboards and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. And then we might do the same for the playoffs and kind of just keep going on and off stream for it. So it'll be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. So we're back here, a scoreless football game from Uptown Charlotte. The Panthers get the ball back. First drive of the second quarter for Carolina's. 13 minutes to go in the first half, and this is the definition of a snooze fest. And we're looking at the NFC playoff picture. Currently, the Buccaneers hold the division lead, but if Tampa Bay loses and the Falcons win, then Atlanta will jump into first place and secure the 4th seed in the postseason. So here we go. Panthers starting at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10. They got trips right, Chuba in the backfield. They're just going to give it to Hubbard. Bounces, and will lose about a yard or two. Nowhere to go for Chuba Hubbard. And yeah, we're checking into the Saints-Giants game. It was actually a very big game for the Saints. And Keith Kirkwood, the former Carolina Panther, scores the touchdowns for New Orleans. And the Saints take a 7-3 lead on the Giants, Tommy DeVito and crew. Now, I love the story of Tommy DeVito and the New York Giants. I find it pretty cool. Yeah, this game is absolutely just, it is hard. I'm falling asleep, guys. I'm really sorry. I am a true Panthers fan. I know there's gonna be people out there like, oh, you're falling asleep because you're a fake fan. I am a true Panthers fan. I had to deal with this for week after week as Chuba Hubbard stumbles his way for extra yards. Little check down from Bryce Young. We've seen a lot of that this season, and Chuba fights his way for those extra yards. Make it a 3rd and manageable for Carolina. And I mean, once again, solid. It was solid blocking that time. Just once again, no receivers get open. Bryce has no one to throw the football to. So all you can do really there is just take your check down and hope for the best. Hubbard, that's his first reception. It is now a 3rd and 5, empty backfield. Trips right, 2 receivers on the left, and I think it's false start. Yep. Oh my gosh. Can never do that. False start against the Panthers. This team, man. The unis are the only good thing about today. Trust me. We're 1-0 with the helmets. And that was against Atlanta last season at home. I don't know what in the world Cade Mays is doing. We have the worst offensive line, worst receiving core, worst running back. And then we commit stupid penalties like that. Like it's 3rd and 5. You know, you can do a quick pass, anything like that. Now it's 3rd and 10. Trips right, receiver on the left. Young takes the snap, rolling, switching left, right, got to do something, and he gets taken down at the line of scrimmage. Because nobody gets open. He can't pass the football past 10 yards. And everyone's talking, you know, making fun about him for being a bust and this and that. You can't call someone a bust. Okay. The definition of bust is really hard to look at. If you want to know who's a bust, I'd probably look at a guy like a... I'm trying to find a good way to say this. It's also first year struggles, but a bust is somebody that is making the mistakes on themselves. Every mistake Bryce Young has made hasn't really been on himself. Yes, he's missed a throw here and there, but what quarterback hasn't? What quarterback hasn't missed a throw here and there? His teammates have dropped footballs and that have turned into interceptions. His teammates have run the wrong routes that turn into interception. His teammates are wide open down the sideline and they fly out of bounds trying to catch the football because Bryce puts it perfect and their momentum is shifting out of bounds and they fly out of bounds. I don't know if you guys have seen that play against Tennessee when Bryce was rolling to his right and he threw a dart to Jonathan Mingo. Instead of, you know, just making the catch and running upfield, he decided to fly out of bounds like a bird. So it's just really hard and frustrating when you're a Panthers fan and you see all these people like, oh, we got the pick wrong, this and that. The pick does look wrong right now. It does. It does look wrong. But you need to quit bugging us, so Panthers fans, over it because it's year 1. It's year 1, and we did this to ourselves. I'm going to be completely honest here. No team in NFL, and I said this from the start, no team in NFL history decided that or thought that they could move up to the number 1 pick in the draft. First of all, you're already a bad team. Go from pick 9 to number 1, trade your best receiving option for the quarterback so they don't have anybody to throw the football to. Trade away draft capital so you can't draft more stars to the offense or defense. That loses more interest in coaches wanting to join. And you're gambling that the quarterback you're going to take with the first pick is going to solve all your problems. A winning football team isn't just about the quarterback. It's about all the pieces. And I don't know if you guys have seen Scott Fitterer had a press conference where he said that statement, like, it's not just about the quarterback. But you guys are making it just about the quarterback. You haven't traded for any pieces for him because now you can't trade anything because you already decided to send all your real capital to Chicago to go get Bryce. Now you're stuck here figuring out, okay, well, you just have to hope one of the guys you signed to a cheap contract does good, or 33-year-old Adam Thielen, who should be in a retirement home as wide receiver 1, is going to take care of all of Bryce's problems and be his wide receiver 1. Not like Bryce had the best offensive line in all of college football, the best receivers in college football, and Jahmyr Gibbs at running back in his collegiate career. And he had a coach that was better than any coach on the Panthers coaching staff. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can look at it. But we'll go back to the game as Ritter throws on play action to Bijan Robinson for a gain of a couple. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Gain of 3 for Bijan Robinson. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Second down and 7. Panthers looking to rush 5. Ritter throws, and he completes it. A first down to Hodge into Carolina territory, and the Falcons now starting to move down the field with the ball. Nine and a half minutes to go in the first half, and now the Falcons are finding something on offense, moving down the field slowly but steadily. At the Carolina 45, Ritter throws, completes it. Oh, no. It's dropped. Bijan dropped the football. It's probably from the rain. That looked like a clear catch. He just dropped it. Von Bell was on the coverage, who came over from the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, he just dropped that football. Yeah, it's hard to catch in this condition. I mean, it's just raining even harder now. So 2nd down and 10, Cordero Patterson in the backfield. And they'll give it to him, Patterson. And only a gain of 2 to 3 yards on the carry for Cordero Patterson. It's a 3rd down and 7 or 8. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 with 9 minutes to go in the first half now. And the rain is starting to come down. Like, it is almost impossible to see the press box. Here we go. 3rd down and 8 for the Falcons. They snap it quickly. Ritter throws downfield, and his pass is incomplete. But a flag comes in. Ritter was trying to throw the ball downfield for Van Jefferson, and a flag got thrown. Now the refs are having a discussion. Oh, wow. Wow, I thought that was pass interference on Carolina. They called illegal formation on Van Jefferson before the snap even happened. Wow. Wow, I thought it was a flag on pass interference. Wow, okay, so the Panthers get a stop. It's 4th and 8, and Pinion to boot it away for Atlanta. And he gets this one out. Flying Smith-Marset dropped the football. But I think he jumped back on it. Thank goodness. Oh my God. This is terrible. Wow. So muff punt. Fortunately, Smith-Marset bounces right back on it. 8:26 to go in the first half. And a scoreless ball game. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new stuff. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. And I'm only 23. I'm the shit that look at me. I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, building. Y'all are not. You showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me. I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop.
So today in this game, there have been 7 punts and 6 first downs. And both team has 1 turnover on 4th down. This is the most snooze-fest football game. Oh my gosh. 1st and 10, and Hubbard will get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard. They actually gained 2 for Chuba Hubbard. And I don't know when the Panthers are ever going to start moving the football, but it's going to be really hard to when you start at your own 8-yard line. Chuba 6 carries for 24 yards today. Bryce Young 4 for 7, 20 passing yards. Sounds about right. 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Thielen on the left, Mingo on the right, Chuba in the backfield. Very similar formation to 1st down. Play clock is winding down. They get the snap off. Hubbard running to his left, and he gets tripped up after a gain of another 2-3 yards. And it's going to be a 3rd and manageable for the Panthers. He actually ran it to Keem Kwanu, because if he did not, he'd probably have a lot more room to run. So another gain of 2 yards on the carry. Now it's a 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers, and I just hope Bryce Young doesn't turn the ball over. That's all I'm hoping for right here. Trips right, 2 receivers on the left. 3rd down and 6. Young throws. He completes it, but did Mingo get there? I don't think so. I don't think he got there. And yeah, the ruling is going to be he is just short. Mingo made the catch right at the marker, but I think he was just short. Yeah, they're ruling him just short. It's 4th and 1 for the Panthers. And they go 3 and out. So close, but unfortunately, that's not enough to get the first. Now they got to get this ball away, and they do. This one bounces, and the Falcons actually going to have good field positioning. It'll stop at the 38-yard line. That is where the Falcons will start their next drive. 6 minutes now remaining in the first half in a scoreless ball game. We can look around the lead. Dolphins leading big. Tua Tagovailoa absolutely dying to Jalen Waddle for a touchdown. Oh my goodness, my fantasy team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tua Tagovailoa. There are no flags. Thank you so much, Tua. Thank you so much, Tua. Tua, you are an absolute savior on that throw. Thank you, Tua. I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you right there, Tua. I needed that badly. I'll check over here, too. Yeah, thank you so much, Tua. Here we go. Falcons have the ball, 6 minutes remaining in the first half, and a 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Panthers looking to rush 5. Trips left. And they toss to the right side, or actually no, fake. Ritter throws it to his right side, and he hits his man. It's Jonnu Smith down the sideline, and he's going to take it all the way to the 1-yard line. It is 1st and goal for Atlanta, and the Panthers defense finally gives something up. They decide to fake the toss to Bijan, roll to his left, and then wide open is Jonnu Smith. So now it's 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. The give to Robinson, runs it to his left, makes a nice move, cuts back inside, and Bijan Robinson stopped at about the 2-3 yard line. Another solid carry for Bijan. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Falcons. And yeah, Jonnu Smith on the sideline, really frustrated he couldn't get into the end zone there. He got tripped up just short. Yeah, big play for Jonnu Smith. 2nd down and goal. Little toss to Cordero Patterson. He's got the edge, and he's got daylight into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. So finally, the Panthers defense gives something up. A big play to Jonnu Smith. On 1st and goal, they run it with Bijan. He gets yards. And then a little toss, a jet sweep toss to Cordero Patterson for the game's first touchdown with under 5 minutes to go in the first half. In a rainy game at the bank, Cordero Patterson with the touchdown. Just a walk-in 2-yard touchdown for Atlanta. Now Younghoe Koo on the extra point. And a good snap, good hold. The kick by Koo is good. So the Falcons take a 7-0 lead. Cordero Patterson off the jet sweep toss. Jonnu Smith got the big play to set them up, and the Falcons take a 7-0 lead. So we'll update the scoreboard right now. I'm not even mad about it because I knew something big was coming sooner or later and just had to be prepared for it. So finally, some type of offense was shown out of this game, and it was obviously first by the Atlanta Falcons. Big play to Jonnu Smith, and then Cordero Patterson gets in for the touchdown. So Falcons go up 7-0 on Carolina. All right, so now the Panthers get the football back. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. They only have 2 timeouts because Chris Tabor thought it was a good idea to call timeout due to the win. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Three plays, 63 yards for the Falcons. And it was a 56-yard gain from Desmond Ritter on Jonnu Smith on the first play of the drive. Bradley Pinion will boot it away for the Falcons. The game's first touchdown scored by Atlanta. Now the Panthers look to respond. Blackshear lets it go into the back of the end zone. Carolina starts at their own 25-yard line. Here comes Bryce Young in the offense. And I'm curious if they can even do anything with the football here. Oh my gosh. There's nobody at Bank of America Stadium either. It's all a bunch of Falcons fans. That is crazy. So Carolina starts at their own 25-yard line. The Panthers do get the football to start the second half. They have trips left. DJ Chark on the right and Miles Sanders in the backfield. 1st and 10 for Carolina. It's a jet sweep to Ihmir Smith-Marsette down the sideline. Smith-Marsette cuts it inside, and it is a first down, a gain of 15 for Ihmir Smith-Marsette. The punt returner for the Carolina Panthers. Carolina traded a 7th-round pick in 2025 for Smith-Marsette from the Kansas City Chiefs. Had a punt return touchdown against the Chicago Bears on Thursday Night Football about a month ago. And he gets 15 yards on the jet sweep right here. 1st down and 10. And that'll move the chains for Carolina. Smith-Marset stays on the field, 1st and 10. Sanders in the back. They'll give it to him, Miles Sanders, and fights his way for a yard or 2 on the carry. Actually, let's give him 3. So a solid run from Miles Sanders, who Carolina signed him to a 4-year, $25 million contract in free agency after his amazing tenure with the Philadelphia Eagles. With Sanders this year, only 398 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. Very disappointing. And a lot of it has to do with the offensive line, but either way, he's been a very disappointing signing for Carolina, especially for the money we paid him. Sanders gets it again, and once again has nowhere to go. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gained a yard, and it'll be 3rd down and 6, most likely. Either way, the Miles Sanders struggles have just been tough to overcome for Carolina. Give him a 4-year, $25 million contract, hoping that maybe he can come in and make a difference for this running back room after they traded away Christian McCaffrey midway last season. And instead, they've just got nothing out of him. It's really just been Chuba Hubbard. 3rd down and 7. Trips left for Carolina. Bryce Young throws over the middle, and he completes it for a Panther 1st down to Stephon Sullivan. The backup tight end makes the catch for a 1st down and more into Atlanta territory. And Stephon Sullivan has gotten a lot of reps over these past few weeks just because of the concussion that Hayden Hurst suffered, and he's actually played pretty well in practice and has made a few plays in the game too. So nice catch by Stephon Sullivan. 1st down, Carolina. First reception of the game for 14 yards, and the Panthers have to get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning. They're at the Atlanta 42-yard line. A toss to the right side, and flags fly in, so it's a false start. I don't know how you get a big play and then you get called for false start right after. I don't know how that's possible. This is terrible. Hey, Nate. How you doing, man? I'm doing terrible. This is the worst football game I think I've ever watched in my entire life. 2-minute warning, 7-0. The Panthers get a 1st down, and then they get called for false start because they always have to go backwards. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. I'm just that look at me. I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. drop, and I'm only 23. Understand that, look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah.
All right, back from the 2-minute warning. It's still pouring down in Uptown. And, I mean, I can't believe I almost went to this football game. This isn't even considered to be a football game. The Panthers should be relegated from the NFL. First down and 15 in Atlanta territory. Ground game to Hubbard, and he loses another yard. Are you serious? Why are the Panthers running the football with 2 minutes left in the first half? You have 2 timeouts, too. Why would you run the football? Where are you going to get with running the football? So that's a waste of a play. Now it's 2nd and 16. They lost another yard with Hubbard. Now we're back to 90 seconds. Clock is still running. I guess the Panthers just don't want to score. 2nd and 16 at the Atlanta 49. Young takes the snap. Throws, he completes it. Thielen got plenty of room to run. He gets hit out of bounds. Just shy of the first down marker. What a play by Adam Thielen. That's what happens when you pass the football, by the way. I guess oh my goodness, he absolutely, wow, Adam Thielen just put this guy on skates and then ran him over. Dude, I didn't know. I mean, Adam Thielen's supposed to be in a retirement home. I didn't know he had that dog in him. Either way, it's a 3rd down and 3. And it's still possible to convert here. Thielen, 2 receptions for 21 yards. Empty backfield. Trips left. 2 receivers on the right. Thielen in the slot. Young rolling to his left. Running out of time. Comes back to his right. Throws. And it is caught for a first down to Chuba Hubbard. He gets out of bounds just shy of the red zone. What a play by Bryce Young, extending the play with our terrible offensive line. And he finds Chuba Hubbard for the first down. The entire left side of the field, absolutely boxed. Nobody's open. Thielen gets boxed. Hubbard runs to the end zone, decides to come back. And he's the only guy that has any type of space. And Bryce is able to run over there and make the play. Yeah, great play by Bryce Young. Great recognition, running back, getting the ball to Chuba Hubbard. Now, Carolina has it. Clear field goal range. 2 things you cannot do. Don't get anywhere closer here and turn the ball over. Just need to be careful. Make sure you hold on to the football. 1st and 10. Young lobbing one-on-one. It is caught by Thielen at the 10-yard line. And the clock continues to run. It is 1st and goal for the Panthers. They got to go hurry up. They don't want to spend any of those timeouts yet. As Thielen lined up in the slot once again, just goes one-on-one coverage. And he makes the catch at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Panthers. 40 seconds to go. Young throws. He goes back to Thielen, and it is incomplete. I think he'd rather that be incomplete because Thielen would have got tackled in the middle of the field, and the clock would have continued to run. Yeah, that easily touched the. Yeah, you would rather that be incomplete. Oh, man, I'm actually pretty proud of this drive. I hope this isn't some trap where Bryce is about to throw a pick 6, because if he does, I might end the stream. Thielen, 3 receptions for 37 yards now. He's got 2 of those off this drive. 2nd and goal. They decide to run it since they have 2 timeouts, and that doesn't get anywhere. No point in calling timeout unless the Falcons do. Yeah, that makes sense. Atlanta calls a timeout. Try and get a chance to get the football back. So now this is touchdown or bust right here. 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. And it may be touchdown or bust, but that does not mean you have to force the football into a tight window where it could be intercepted. Just need to make sure the ball is either going to your receiver in the end zone or you're throwing it away if you're Bryce Young. You can actually scramble if you want to. Just get a little closer, make this an easier field goal. Just do not turn the ball over. It is okay to take a sack. Do not turn the ball over. That's the one thing you cannot do right here. Just don't turn the ball over. Let's see what they do. This would be massive if Carolina got in. I'm not expecting them to. Just don't turn the ball over. Trips right, Chark on the left. Hubbard in the backfield. 3rd down and goal for Carolina at the Atlanta 9-yard line. Young rolling to his right, looking for somebody. Able to take off, and he's sacked. I'd take it. I'm fine. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. We're going to hopefully get points right here. I'm fine with that. 100% fine, as long as you don't turn the ball over. And yeah, nobody was open. Oh my gosh, none of you guys know how to get open. Bryce was going to run it. That's what it looked like he was going to do, because just nobody was open. So he had to get by Zach. I think that was Zach Harrison, and the Panthers really wanted to draft. Yeah, it was Zach Harrison, the rookie out of Ohio State, who the Panthers wanted to draft. Instead took DJ Johnson because they couldn't trade up in time. So now we're just praying that Eddie Pinheiro can make a chip shot field goal in the rain. Yeah, there's Sir Purr, who is wiping his eyes right now. Oh my gosh, it's a 34-yard field goal. This is not a gimme in the rain. If Pinheiro misses this, I'm going to be so mad. Thank you. I know it's in the rain. It's a tough kick. Yes, I get it. But Eddie Pinheiro is true. He's Eddie P. Nails a 34-yard field goal. So the Panthers, they go down the field and get points. And yes, it wasn't a touchdown, but they got points. We have to respect that. And Sir Purr's loving it. He's the only Panthers fan in the crowd, because you look at the stadium, literally nobody is there. There's not a person there. As empty as it can be. So Eddie Pinheiro, a 34-yard field goal, cuts the lead, 7-3. Carolina gets the football to start the second half. We'll see if the Falcons, they still have 2 timeouts. 22 seconds might not be enough to risk anything. Knowing the Falcons, they're not that very aggressive team that would try and work it down the field, pass the football with their quarterback, because, he's kind of just a band-aid, so they can find a quarterback maybe next season. I don't think Desmond Ridder is the future of the Falcons, so I think trusting him in this situation might not be the best decision, because Carolina's pass defense is ranked 3rd in the NFL, and they could easily get an interception and score again. So I would not be shocked if Desmond Ridder just takes a knee and we take this to the half. Well, it's kicked. Oh, wow. It is a... Did Camus Grugier-Hill just kick that ball off? Oh, and now we got some words being exchanged. I'm so lost. Sam Franklin's helmet's been taken off. I don't see a flag down. Yeah, there's no flags. But what just happened? Camus Grugier-Hill just did the kickoff. I was about to say, did I miss something? Did something happen to Pinheiro? What? Why did our linebacker just kick the ball? Okay, I don't even care anymore. All right, we're going to go to halftime. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I hope Pinheiro's okay. He just made a field goal for us, and we're going to need more of those because our offense doesn't know how to score touchdowns. When we get down there, we're going to need Pinheiro to make his kicks. That was a very interesting way to go to halftime, but the Panthers are able to work it down the field and get points, something they're not very good at doing. So the fact that they were is a big deal, and we need to be happy about it. 7-3 at halftime. The Panthers get the football to start the second half. They're not out of this one. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way, and I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that, look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that, look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that, look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way. Cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper.
Welcome, everyone, back to the second half on the Carolina Cast. The Falcons leading the Panthers 7-3 is your score. 30 minutes left of football from the bank, at least for where I am in Charlotte. It's starting to calm down just a little bit. Rain is calming down just a little bit over here. As south as you can be in Charlotte, but I'm not sure about the heart of Uptown where Bank of America Stadium is. All I do know is that the Panthers get the football to start the second half. Here we go. 30 minutes left of football, and the Panthers have a chance to make a statement. We are underway. And this ball is going to kick off out of bounds. That is perfect. Perfect way to start the second half. A kickoff out of bounds by the Falcons, and Carolina is going to start at their own 40-yard line. Already a great start. Pinion kicked the ball out of bounds, so Carolina starting this drive with great field positioning, an opportunity to go down the field and score. All right, so here we go. Bryce Young and the offense taking the field. Their last drive, they were able to kick a 34-yard field goal to make it 7-3. But they're going to need to cash in eventually, already with that kick out of bounds, setting up at their own 40-yard line. And a good chance to start the second half right. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. And they'll give it to Chuba. He's got the outside. Chuba Hubbard, plenty of running room. There he goes, all the way into Atlanta territory. And what a run for Chuba Hubbard. A gain of 22 yards on the first offensive play. Chuba Hubbard running to the outside. And a gain of 22, a beautiful block by Tommy Tremble to secure all the space Chuba needs on the outside for an explosive run. And a gain of 22 yards for the former second-round pick out of Oklahoma State, who has secured his running back 1 spot for Carolina, able to get the first down. Chuba 9 rushes for 46 yards. That's tied for his longest of the day. They try to go back to him, but this time Atlanta's ready for it. So he's going to lose about 2-3 yards. Yeah, just nowhere that time for Hubbard. They try to run it outside again. Obviously, when you try and run the exact same play call, I think the other team kind of adjusts to it. Maybe that wasn't understood well. Well, anyway, that's a loss of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down and 13. 2 receivers on the right. 1 on the left. They do that jet sweep toss to Smith-Marset, and he loses even more yards. How do you get all of those yards to just waste them? What are these play calls? A jet sweep with no blocking? What is that? What are you doing? Why is Tommy Tremble blocking Calais Campbell? Why? In what good world should our tight end, not even our starting tight end, block for Calais Campbell? Now it's 3rd and 19. We're not in field goal range. We need a big play from Bryce Young. He doesn't know how to do that. Just takes his check down. Tremble got a long way to go. Tommy Tremble hurdles a man, goes down short of the marker. That's not field goal range. What do we do? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. You have to go for it, right? There's no way you punt the ball, right? Come on. Are you serious? It is 4th and 7 inside the Atlanta. Okay, we're going for it. Good. All right. It is a hard spot. We're not in field goal range, but we cannot waste this. 4 receivers on the left. Play clock is at 1. Carolina gets it off. Young throws. It's a slant, and it's a first down to Adam Thielen. He got it. No, he caught that first down. I think he got it. It was a quick slant to Adam Thielen. I think he got it. Catch. I'll watch it on Red Zone again. I think he got it. Catch. Oh, shoot. That's actually really close. And they're sending the offense back out there for Atlanta. That's a first down for us. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, both offenses are on the field right now. And Thielen's trying to explain that he got the first down. Yeah, Drake London and Bryce Young are talking now. Yeah, I have no clue what is going on right now. Both the offenses are standing on the field just laughing and having a good time. I have no clue what is going on. We'll find out in just a moment. I'm going to go to commercial break. I am lost. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. This is what Panthers football does to you.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot, I'm with the murder team, call a cop, we in the building, y'all are not, you showing the paper. Woo! Woo! Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly.
Okay, we're back here, and yeah. Yep, they called him short. Dang it, man. Hey, we tried it. We did. We tried it, doesn't work. Tackle made at the line of scrimmage on Tyler Algier. Man, that hurts. We tried it. We really did. Dang. So close. It was inches. All right, well, now our defense has to get a stop again. As usual. Dang, man, that was like our only chance of getting back in the game too. We had all the momentum on our side. 2nd down and 9. Play action. Ritter rolls to his right and throws it incomplete. His first target to Drake London today. And the Panthers are all over. It's 3rd and 9 for the Falcons. Ritter just completely missed the throw. J.C. Horn on the coverage. I don't know where in the world. I don't know. Actually, that my ball might have been for Kyle Pitts. Play action. Ritter with time. Lobs it, and he completes it. Wide open Kyle Pitts. 1st down and more. Pushed out of bounds. Knew it was too good to be true. Knew it was too good to be true. So now they're back in Carolina territory at the Carolina 45. Lost the football. Bobble the snap. This is the 2nd time today that the Falcons bobbled the snap, and you're telling me none of the defensive players could jump on the football? Are you serious? None of the 11 defenders could dive on the football? Johnny Smith will get those yards back, and now it's 3rd down again. Are you serious? That is twice in this game where our defense had a chance to force a turnover, and the first time we could have easily scored at points because that was that would have put us in the red zone. That time we would have immediately gotten the ball back after coming up just short. Are you serious? We have to take advantage of stuff like that. We have to. And now it's 3rd and 7. They run it with Bijan, and it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. Marquise Haynes, who had a fumble, scoop and score touchdown last season against the Saints for Carolina, able to make the tackle on Bijan Robinson to force a 4th down. So good. At least we got the stop. That's all we can really be happy about here. We got the stop. 4th down and 7. And Pinion's going to boot it away for Atlanta. With 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll see this punt from Bradley Pinion, and Smith Marset lets it bounce. All right, and the Panthers will start at their own 18-yard line. Not bad. Almost a touchback. Falcons lead 7-3. Carolina gets the ball back. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. Welcome back to the Carolina Cast. Panthers get the football with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. So we got a question right here on who makes our graphics. I make all the graphics. I am the commentator here on the Carolina Cast with obviously the rest of our crew, and then I actually make the graphics too. I make the scoreboards and obviously the background, the Panther Stadium. Obviously, you can find that images anywhere, but I make the scoreboard, all this graphic stuff. I have some of the stats for our players too up there and all that good stuff and the commercials. So yeah, I can kind of show you around that too if you need it. But on 1st and 10, Panthers run the football and Chuba Hubbard gains 11 yards on the right side carry to start the drive. And the Panthers, coming off the first drive of the second half, you get stopped inches short on a 4th and 7. Definitely want to go back to the ground game. Chuba had a big 22-yard run on the first offensive play of that drive. You want to get the ground game going. You definitely want to get, if anything Bryce Young can do to pass the football, I'm not sure where it can come from. Anything. We just need to go down the field and score this drive. Gain of 11 on the carry for Hubbard. They go back to him. Chuba Hubbard with plenty of room to run. Another first down and more. Fighting his way to the 45-yard line. And Chuba Hubbard is moving the football down the field for Carolina. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a big run. We need Chuba to step it up, and he has stepped it up these last 2 weeks. We had 200 yards on the ground last week against New Orleans. I know we got absolutely destroyed at the end of that game, and the Saints just went on in the fourth quarter to take it away. But Chuba now 12 carries for 71 yards, definitely outperforming Miles Sanders. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep the run game going, but this time Atlanta able to send in the run defense. They run commit, and Chuba Hubbard will only get a yard. Jesse Bates in on the safety blitz too. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 for Carolina. Yeah, I wasn't surprised that they try to run commit. The Panthers, what they do, they don't really mix in a lot of stuff. If something works, then the Panthers, especially this Panthers team, they try and do the same play again, which I don't think they understand. And I'm being sarcastic when I say this. I kind of think other defenses pick up on it when you run the same play, back-to-back plays. So maybe not come out in the same formation all the time. Anyway, it's 2nd down and 9. Play clock is at 1. It's play action. Young rolling. Got to do something. Bryce Young taking off. He's going to run for it. Bryce Young, 1st down and more into Atlanta territory. And what a run by the number 1 overall pick. He does the 1st down signal, just like Cam Newton used to do in the old days. What a play by Bryce Young. He had to run away, middle of the pocket, juke somebody out, run to his left, a clear lane, just had to get another block. He did, and Bryce Young able to pick up the 1st down on his legs. Yeah, for sure. You're on like a 3rd and 1 or a 2nd down and 1. You have to run the football, of course. Try and pound the rock, get that extra yard. The Panthers now eclipse 100 yards on the ground with that scramble from Bryce Young. 1st and 10, Chuba, and he will fight his way for an extra yard. Tackle made by London on the defensive side of the football, not Drake London, their wide receiver. We look around the NFC South. The Saints are currently leading the Giants 14-6. I believe for the Giants, Tommy DeVito got hurt. So I hope he's okay. And the story of Tommy DeVito has just been awesome. But Chuba only gets a yard on the carry. It'll be a 2nd down and 9. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers line up on the right. Sullivan in blocking formation. Young to pass. Got to get it out. He lost the football. He lost the football. He always does this every single week. He fumbles the ball. How does this happen every single week, man? Every single week he fumbles the ball. I don't know who covered it. Lost it there. I think he jumped back on the ball. He did. So we caught a massive break right there. Oh, and that's Taquan Graham, who I actually met. I went to sports broadcasting camp in Atlanta. I got to meet Taquan Graham. 3rd down and 15 for Carolina. Play clock winding down. Just don't false start. Please don't false start. Got to get the play off. They do. Young throw. Oh, that's pass interference. Thank you. DJ Chark just got absolutely thrown to the ground by AJ Terrell. Easy pass interference. Thank you so much. Wow. I don't know what that was for, but I did not like anything about it. Yep. AJ Terrell, the star corner out of Clemson University. He had one-on-one coverage with DJ Chark, and we put his hands on him, and maybe that had to do with the rain, but that still does not look right. It doesn't look right, and the Panthers get bailed out. We will take it every single day of the week. The refs are never on our side, so that's actually really nice of them for giving us something. Which I wouldn't say that refs really gave us something that should have been thrown as a flag either way. Anyway, the Panthers almost fumbled the football and almost didn't convert on a 3rd and long, so they need to lock in right here. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter at the Atlanta 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Look like a lot of extra movement. The play still happens. Miles Sanders powers his way for a gain of 2 to 3 yards on the carry. They'll give Chuba a second to rest on the sideline. Gain of 3 exactly for Miles Sanders coming over from the Philadelphia Eagles. Not yet. I don't know if that's about to happen in a second. You might be a little bit ahead of me. There's 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. I'll let you know if I'll let you guys know if something happens to my screen. I'm waiting. It's a gain of 3 on the run for Sanders. Now a 2nd down and 7. And they'll keep it on the ground with Miles Sanders, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Hodges able to run in and make the tackle on Sanders. He actually lost a yard. So now it's 3rd down and 8, and we're not in field goal range. So this might be another 4th down situation where we have to go for it. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Maybe something. Maybe trips left. Receiver on the right. Sanders in the backfield. Play clock at 1. They get it off. Bryce Young looking for something. Rolling to his right. He throws, and his pass is caught. It is caught by DJ Chark. A flag is down. It is caught by DJ Chark to the 10-yard line. What's the penalty? It's holding on the Panthers. That is such a terrible call. You're holding the guy. He's not getting choked or anything. It's nothing excessive to be a holding penalty. That is a terrible call. So instead of being 1st and goal, it's 3rd and 18. And we're probably just going to run the football and give the ball back. We actually take the snap. Bryce rolling to his right, rolling to his left, throws, and it is incomplete. Screw this, man. The Falcons cheat all the time. It's just so stupid. Are you kidding me? No one there's only 5,000 people at this game or whatever it is. Bryce Young makes a play. He gets the football to his playmakers. And then they just... That is a mental mistake. If that's even going to get called. And I don't understand. He's just trying to block his guy. I don't understand where the holding is. Hecker boots it away on the punt. And it goes into the end zone. Terrible punt. To hit the back of the end zone. So all hope is lost. The Panthers are likely going to lose. That's all I know. Oh my gosh. Maybe one day, folks. Maybe one day. Maybe one day the refs don't cheat us out of everything. I'm going to stay on here. I can't believe this, man. I really cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. I want to see that play again. I feel like that was clean. I know I'm saying that because I'm a Panthers fan, and Bryce Young made a great play, and I want it to stand. It was Gabe Jackson. Okay, first thing first, before I absolutely flip out. Gabe Jackson was not on the Panthers 53-man roster to start the season. He was not. So this guy definitely came in off waivers, maybe came from the practice squad, something like that, to join Carolina. 10-year vet at a Mississippi State. I mean, we are pretty much banged up at the guard position. We don't have Chandler Zavala. He's hurt. Nash Jensen is hurt, the rookie at North Dakota State. We already have Deontay Brown and Cade Mays getting some reps, so I guess I can understand why he's starting. But, like, man, this team just has the worst injury bug, too. Like, this team is always injured for no reason. Always injured. They can't stay healthy. And this is hard to win when you don't have a team that can stay healthy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what this team needs to do to fix this. I know the season's over. I'm not worried about this year anymore. I'm worried about what the next 5 years, maybe even decade of Panthers football is going to look like, because this could possibly set us back even more from what we were at. Oh my gosh, the Panthers just gave away tickets to a lady for the Super Bowl. Oh wow, that's awesome. Good for her. Wow, that's nice. Unfortunately, the Panthers won't be there, but at least she'll get the chance to go watch like the Eagles or the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. That'll be cool. First down and 10, and it's a handoff to Cordell Patterson for the Atlanta Falcons, and he has nowhere to go. Gets stood up for a loss of a yard or two. And ever since that, I mean, the only bad play that the Panthers defense has given up today was that big play to Johnny Smith, because that set up an easy walk-in touchdown for the Falcons. You take away that play, the Falcons may not have any points right now. So I am very much proud with this defense. I know obviously it's very hard to just keep stopping. So I'm very proud. And Patterson, he dropped the football. That's incomplete. Great coverage once again. Now it's 3rd and 11 for the Falcons. They try to run that halfback screen and just, I don't know, did Patterson just drop it? Here's the screen. Burns brought the pressure. Yeah, Patterson just straight up dropped it. Wow. So here we go. 3rd down and 11 for the Falcons. Panthers looking to rush 4. And they give it to Bijan on 3rd and 11 in the outside. He fumbled the football. Bijan fumbles, and it is recovered by Brian Burns. Finally, they put it on the deck. Brian Burns recovers. Bijan Robinson made a rookie mistake. He got stuck in the spider web, and the Panthers recover. Oh my goodness. Finally, something goes the Panthers' way. Bijan Robinson. He put it on the deck. The fumble recovered by Brian Burns, the star player of this defense. It was Troy Hill, who the Panthers signed right before the season started with that lack of cornerback depth. With all the injuries, Troy Hill makes the hit, and Burns recovers. A clear fumble forced by Troy Hill and recovered by Brian Burns. And the Carolina Panthers have the football at the Atlanta 24. Let's go. Yes. Finally, something the Panthers needed, and they got it. Now 1st and 10, a little jet screen of Ihmir Smith-Marsette, and he gets about 3-4 yards on the run. Be a 2nd down and mid for Carolina. Just have to get points on this drive. If we don't score a touchdown, though, I'm going to be pretty upset. It's a gain of 3 to Smith-Marset. The Panthers' offense is only capable of scoring 1 touchdown per game. Sometimes they don't score one, but they're capable of scoring at least 1. So they need to make it happen. 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. Chuba Hubbard lined up in the backfield. And they're moving it around a lot. Bryce throws. It's caught by Smith-Marset. Ihmir Smith-Marset, a 1st down and more into the red zone for Carolina with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's a pretty good play call. And then Bryce just has to lob the football outside for Smith-Marset, makes the catch and runs with it to get the yardage. And Ihmir Smith-Marset at that receiver position is actually having a pretty big game right now. So there you go. The Panthers do need to get one more snap here in the third quarter. A 1st down and 10. Yeah, they do need to get one more off. No, they have to get one more off. Oh, no, never mind. I guess they made it a little bit of an exception there. But how about that? Bijan Robinson puts the ball on the deck. The Panthers recover, and Carolina has it. 1st down in the red zone. We got a ball game. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. Understand that? Look at me, I'm a boss like my Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper.
Here we go. Welcome back to the Carolina Cast. We are in the fourth quarter. The Carolina Panthers, they trail by 4, but they're driving with the football, and they have an opportunity to take the lead. Here we go. 1st down and 10 at the Atlanta 13-yard line. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Chuba in the backfield. It's a jet sweep to Smith-Marset. Ihmir Smith-Marset with room all the way to the 4-yard line. And the jet sweeps with Smith-Marset just keep working. And this guy's finding his way to get around the edge and make plays. Ihmir Smith-Marset has been a difference maker for the Panthers on offense today. He just keeps making plays right there. That is exactly what Carolina needs. So a gain of 9. Smith-Marset, 3 rushing attempts for 27 yards. 2nd down and 1, you have to pass the football right here. Come on. Run the football. Have to run the football on 2nd and 1. And they do, but they ate it up. No. Wow, bad blocking as usual. I forgot. We don't have an offensive line. Dang it, man. That's where he needs the blocks. Like, what is going on? All right, well, here we go. Now it's 3rd and 4. I don't want to kick a field goal right here, man. I really don't want to kick a field goal. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be – if we have to kick a field goal, I'm actually going to be mad. I do not want to kick a field goal. 3rd down and 4. Play clock winding down. Young, looking, throws, and it is dropped. Dropped by Thielen. Are you serious? He had Chuba. Thielen never drops that ball, man. Dang it, man. Thielen. And now I have to kick a field goal. Wow. So we got our defense made the play, gave us a chance to take the lead. And all we're going to do is kick a field goal. 25 yards out. Eddie Pinheiro, at least he made it. Dang, man. All right. That kind of sucks. We'll take it. It's points. 1-point game. Our defense just have to keep getting stops. 7-6 is the score. It's been an absolutely non-interesting game. I just don't know, man. I don't know. Was that the right call? I think it was the right call, just because we lost yardage on that other run. If we didn't lose yardage, we probably would have gone for it. We'll go on a commercial break. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. I just can't believe it, man. Our defense I can't even say finally, because our defense has made one mistake this entire game. One mistake. You know how hard it is to hold a team to 7 points? And if you don't make that mistake, that's 0. So Grugier Hill's kicking the ball off again. I really don't understand this. And he gets tackled at the 30. I just don't understand this. I really don't. I'm not going to act like I do. I don't understand why our linebacker's kicking the ball. I do too. I miss Cam Newton. I wish Cam Newton would just teleport. I'll give Cam my shoulder. I would give him my shoulder just so he can throw the football again, man. I know he can still run. Here we go. First down and 10, play action. Ritter looking for something, throws to the sideline, and it is caught by a Panthers training staff member. And there's a flag. Roughing the passer on Brian Burns. He's throwing the... He threw the ball! What are you doing? I swear, nobody on the Panthers has IQ. Nobody on this Panthers team has any IQ. If a quarterback throws the football away and they're standing there like a deer in headlights for 2 seconds, you don't hit them. That's a penalty. What do you guys not understand about that? Oh my gosh. They know this stuff. I know Brian Burns is their best defender, but and I know everyone on this team is mad. I get it. We're 1-12. But you have to keep your emotions in so we can go win the football game. I get that Brian Burns is a smart person. I know that. He has to keep his emotions together. The Buccaneers just went out 2 possession on the Packers, so they're looking to hold on to that NFC South for now. Yeah, but that's on the 49ers now. And Brian's the only thing we have worth on this team. And we declined 2 first-round picks for him last year. And then decided to trade DJ Moore and the deal to Chicago instead, so Bryce Young could throw the football to Adam Thielen, who drops wide open touchdowns. 2nd and 7, play action. Ritter throws, and his pass is knocked down. Great defense by Dante Jackson. It was one-on-one coverage with him and another former first-round pick, Kyle Pitts. And Dante Jackson wins the battle, forces 3rd and 7. It's a great job. He's able to not completely bite on going deep. He gets back to Pitts, and he knocks the ball down. Just what a corner needs to do there. Doesn't have to go for the interception. Doesn't have to go for the big play. Make sure the receiver or tight end does not catch the football. 3rd down and 7. Ritter steps up. He throws, and it's caught for a first down to Drake London. Stays on his feet and keeps going. That is the first reception for Drake London today. That's crazy. Wow, that's the fun fact. That is the first catch that Drake London has had against the Carolina Panthers this year. In week 1, he did not have a single catch. That is his first catch today. And if you want to know fun fact how I know this, is because I have him on my fantasy team. And he got me 0 points in week 1, and he finally got me some points there. 1st and 10, and a read option. Desmond Ritter, nowhere to go, and he just runs out of bounds. Maybe gained a yard, got back to the line of scrimmage, but there was just no room for Desmond Ritter to run the football there. Nothing was available. Actually, no, he lost 2 yards. Wow, I thought he maybe gained a yard. I don't know. Maybe that angle is a little off from what we can see here on the TV. It'll be a 2nd down and 12 for Atlanta. 11 and a half minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Falcons leading by 1. They wave Cordero Patterson in motion. Bijan in the backfield. Ritter looking his way, throws, and it's caught by London again, who's pushed out of bounds just short of the first down marker. And London trying to help Dante Jackson back up. It's actually really nice of him, but I think Jackson might be hurt. Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, London actually tried to wave a handout to Jackson, but he just looked like he got banged up there. Dante Jackson, 5'10", 180 out of LSU. Been with the Carolina Panthers for a few seasons now. He pushed Drake London out of bounds to where he could not get the first down, so it's still 3rd and 1 for Atlanta. And I guess we can stay on here because there's a lot of stuff going on. We can look at red zone. The Saints are leading the Giants 17-6. Derek Carr throwing to the end zone, and it's incomplete for the rookie A.T. Perry, but a flag gets thrown. I think it's pass interference on the defense, and it looks like the Giants are going to give up another touchdown to the Saints with that pass interference. The Packers are driving down the field. They're trailing by 10 to the Buccaneers. Jordan Love throws, and it is dropped by his tight end, Tucker Kraft. So they're probably going to kick a field goal, make it a one-touchdown game. Derek Carr's actually had a really good game. 22 for 26, 217, and 2 passing touchdowns. He's been very accurate and consistent. That's what the New Orleans Saints want from him. There's I formation at the 1-yard line. It's a pass play to the end zone. Jimmy Graham, touchdown New Orleans. Wow, Jimmy Graham, he signed back with New Orleans, was a legend about 5-10 years ago with the Saints, but he's just come back and he's a red zone threat for the Saints. He scores another touchdown, and they're running up the score on the Giants. We knew their miraculous run was going to end eventually, but it kind of sucks that Tommy DeVito got hurt, and that's probably why all this is happening. Yeah, and Jimmy Graham was just wide open in the end zone. Nobody even near him. A field goal attempt from Mason. No, excuse me, not Mason Crosby. And it is good to make it a one-touchdown game. Andes Carlson. Yeah, I just remembered his name. He's the brother of Daniel Carlson. He's the kicker for the Raiders. We're back here in Carolina. It's a 3rd and 1. The Falcons lead 7-6. Oh my God, this is one dude that has his shirt off. That's crazy. This guy's an absolute beast. 40 degrees, pouring rain, 15 miles per hour wind gusts. This dude is an absolute monster if he's got his shirt off. Well, here we go. 3rd down and 1, and they give it to Algier, and he got it. That little fullback dive with Tyler Algier, and it works again in the Falcons' favor for another first down. No. Easily just got by Nick Thurman. Thurman had a chance to make the tackle, just could not drag him down. First and 10, Algier in the backfield. And they give it back to him. Tyler Algier running his way for a gain of 8 yards before he goes down. And the Falcons, not only are they moving the football down the field, but they're taking clock off of this 4th quarter. And that's why just not scoring a touchdown after Bijan fumbled the football is really crucial for Carolina. Algier got 8 yards on the carry. It'll be a 2nd down and 2 with now under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Algier lined up in the backfield once again. And they'll give it back to him. Tyler Algier is stuffed at the line of scrimmage and lost a yard. Just no separation. Nick Thurman once again. He's actually had a really good game. Another TFL for that guy. He was just able to squeeze a spot on the Carolina Panthers 53-man roster. And Thurman makes a play. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 3 for the Falcons and an opportunity to get them off the field and force a field goal, which would be huge right now. You do not want to give up a touchdown on this drive. 3rd down and 3 for the Falcons. Their fullback goes to block. Ritter looking to throw. He does, and his pass is caught, and they're going to get the first down. Are you serious? Kyle Pitts is just bigger and stronger. He makes the catch, and he stretches out for the first down. Wow. And that's the thing that's tough to guard a tight end, and just Alex Cook is not big enough to make that, or that CJ Henderson, he's not big enough. Yeah, that's just, size matchup, as the commentator's saying on Fox right now. He just cannot really stop that. Pitts, 3 receptions for 36 yards today, and the Falcons extend the drive. They're now in Carolina's red zone. 1st and 10, And this is going to go nowhere. Nick Thurman again. This guy's having an incredible game. He tackles Cordero Patterson right at the line of scrimmage. He has nowhere to go. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. Gain of no yards for Cordero Patterson. Nick Thurman with the tackle. Yeah, Thurman just keeps getting TFLs, man. And I mean, I don't know if that's going to count as a TFL. Looked like he tackled him right at the line of scrimmage, but he is fired up, man. Good for Nick Thurman. Yeah, they're going to say a gain of no yards, 2nd down and 10, empty backfield. They wave Bijan Robinson in motion. They won't give him the football. Ritter flushed out to his left. He gets away. Desmond Ritter throws to the end zone, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Xavier Woods. Desmond Ritter tried to go for the glory play. He could have ran the football. He threw it instead, and it's intercepted by Xavier Woods. And Desmond Ritter just made a crucial mistake. The Falcons worked it all the way down the field, and then Desmond Ritter turns the ball over. Xavier Woods with the interception, and the Panthers get the ball right back. Wow. That is huge. Let's go. Xavier Woods. Safety comes up big when we need him the most. And Carolina, I mean, the field positioning is not going to be great, so we kind of wish he would have intercepted that in the end zone. But we cannot act like that. Come on, we got the interception. Xavier Woods made the play. Now, the only issue about all this is that Xavier Woods got the interception. Is the Panthers have to start this drive from their own 5-yard line. But another thing we have to keep in mind is when the Panthers won their only game this year against the Houston Texans, I was in attendance. They had to drive down the field about 90 yards to go get a game-winning field goal. And it was just slow and steady and take your checkdowns, run the football. If there's an open man downfield, throw it to them. Just good football. Protective football. If Bryce Young and the offense can establish a drive, just like the one we had in the final drive against the Houston Texans back in Week 8, the Carolina Panthers have a chance to go down the field and go for the glory. And this needs to be a money drive. Once again, our defense gets a stop. We have to cash in. We have to. We don't have a choice right now. And we're going to see if we can do it. Bryce Young, 13 for 19, 99 yards. That's it. Chuba Hubbard, 15 carries, 71 yards. Adam Thielen, 4 receptions for 43 yards. With Bryce Young, he's been consistent. 13 for 19, solid job throwing the football, just not a lot of yards. Carolina's yet to score a touchdown, period. So that's not. I think he was trying to throw the ball to Kyle Pitts maybe, and then just, or no, Drake London was wide open, and he just wow, that is a terrible throw. Okay, so the Panthers need to get out of here because Chuba Hubbard's lined up all the way in the end zone. I don't know why. And yeah, he's only going to get a yard. Why is he lined up so behind Bryce Young? Like he's got no room to move. And that was just a terrible throw by Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter has 16 turnovers this season. That's his 10th interception of the year, and he also has 6 fumbles. So he's also struggled with turnovers. 7 minutes to go in this one. Gain of 1 to Hubbard. Now it's 2nd down and 9. Just make sure you don't turn over the ball yourself, Bryce Young. Young, looking, throwing, and it's caught for a first down to Tommy Tremble. Good throw by Bryce Young. Takes his time in the pocket, and he finds Tommy Tremble for the first down. And yeah, he was able to find the gap in the Atlanta defense and get Carolina out of trouble. Jesse Bates, too late to get over to Tremble, makes the catch for the first down. And now Carolina goes from being at the 6-yard line all the way to the 24-yard line. As Tremble now 2 receptions for 31 yards. 6.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for Carolina at their own 24-yard line. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Play action. Bryce Young. He's got time. Now running out of time. Got to do something. Young, and he's just going to take a sack. Calais Campbell able to bring him down. The flag is down. And this might be in Atlanta. Hold on. Calais Campbell did not like it. Arthur Smith is mad. Is this on the Falcons? And it is. It's a holding penalty against Atlanta. And this guy was on one-on-one coverage with Thielen, and it's actually a pretty clear hold. Twice he held him. That's a good call, because Thielen would have been wide open. So there you go. Under 6 minutes to go now. Actually, 5.5, you can say. Carolina has it at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Smith-Marset. Moving left and right. Ihmir Smith-Marset. Gain of 4 yards on the jet sweep. It'll be 2nd down and 6. And the jet sweep has worked pretty well. The Panthers keep getting positive yards from Ihmir Smith-Marset on that jet sweep. And that's what they need. Keep gaining positive yards. It's a 2nd down and 7. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. 2 receivers on the left. Chark is on the right. Play action. Or actually, not play action. Sorry, clock was winding down. Hubbard, the toss. He's got some good running room, just shy of the 1st down marker. And it's going to be 3rd and short for Carolina. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm not getting excited right now. I'm just trying to be like, okay, play at a time. Got to keep moving the football. Positive yards every single play. That's what the Panthers have done on this drive. Got to keep getting positive yards. However you can get it. Now 3rd and 3. This is where I really don't want to punt the football. I don't. I feel like if we punt the football, this is it. I think this is the game. I really think this is the game on the line. 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. Play clock winding down. Got to get it off. He got it off just barely. Young, he throws a wobbly ball, and it's caught by Jonathan Mingo. It was a wobbly pass, but he got it over to Mingo, and bingo for the 1st down. We got our bingo to Mingo. And how about Jonathan? 2nd round pick out of Ole Miss. He finds the separation. He's open. Bryce just in time delivers the throw. It's a little bit wobbly. Rain and, completely secures the catch. Great play by Mingo. We needed that. That was clutch. Clutch play by Jonathan Mingo. Hubbard in the backfield. Play clock winding down. They wave Smith-Marset in motion. And they give it to Chuba, but he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go for Chuba Hubbard. That's Zach Harrison, the rookie out of Ohio State, who was there to make the tackle on Hubbard. And, we got to keep in mind, though, the rain is still coming down at the bank with under 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Three and a half minutes to go, and just got to be careful with the football. Once again, keep positive yards. Positive yards. Got to keep moving with the football. Cannot go backwards and cannot stay stuck. 2nd down and 10. Young, he throws, and it is caught! Oh my goodness! Are you serious? DJ Chark! Yeah, you already know, man. You already know. I appreciate y'all tuning in, though. I do appreciate y'all. I know it's kind of funny, but I do appreciate y'all tuning in. What a catch by DJ Chark, who got his feet down. Wow. What a catch by DJ Chark. The Panthers are officially in field goal range. And all you have to do is just be careful with the football. Don't make a dumb mistake. Don't turn the ball over. Have to be careful with the ball right now. 1st and 10. Young throws. He's got Sanders. Miles Sanders looking to make a move. Fights his way inside the red zone before he gets pushed down. The Panthers are in the red zone. Gain of 7 yards. Bryce Young to Miles Sanders. 2nd down and 3. Guys, we cannot get happy yet. We got to stay calm. Got to keep moving. The game is not over yet. There is 3 minutes to go. We don't know if we're going to score yet or not. I know we're in scoring range. Doesn't mean we're going to score. We don't have the best trusty kicker in the NFL. Don't want to get too happy yet. Don't get your hopes up. I'm telling you, this is Panthers football. 2nd down and 3. We're in the red zone. Chuba on the carry. Hubbard fights his way for another yard or 2. And a 3rd down and 1. This is actually a very big 3rd down. If Carolina can pick this up, they can chew more clock. If they don't, the Falcons get the ball right back. And we're probably going to have to settle for the field goal because we don't want to take a risk. And yeah. Oh, we got to convert this. We have to convert this. 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. I wish we could just push. Oh my gosh, we need something. Come on. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Play clock winding down. Chuba Hubbard. And he got it. He got it. I think he got it. On his 2nd effort. Please give it to him. I think he got it. 1st down. Ref signals 1st down. 1st down, Chuba Hubbard. 1st down, Chuba Hubbard. And the Panthers get the 1st down. It is 1st and 10 for the Panthers. We're going to the 2-minute warning. All right, we're gonna stay on here. We are gonna stay on here. Come on. There we go, Chibo. All right. We got 2 minutes. Sit and relax here. All right. What are we thinking in the chat right now? What are we thinking in the chat right now? I am not excited yet. I don't want to get my hopes up. I really don't. This game is not over. So, got the 1st down there. We got the 1st down there. Here's what needs to happen right now to completely have full advantage of this game. Because we're in the driver's seat right now. Now we got to stay in the driver's seat. Got to make Atlanta burn all their timeouts. And that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to run the football with Chuba Hubbard or Miles Sanders. I hope it's just Hubbard because Hubbard's obviously the better running back. Get those yards. Make Atlanta burn their timeouts. Make them run through them. And here's the thing. If we can get one more 1st down, we have full control of this game. One more 1st down. If we don't get another 1st down, the Falcons are going to have a chance. We know that. That's just what it is. Have to get one more 1st down. We have full control of this game. So I just want to know how we're feeling in the chat right now. Yeah, the rain has been absolutely insane. That's why, this probably would have been the score either way. But, we'll just act like, the rain's making all this happen. Even though the Falcons would be probably winning by more if it wasn't raining this hard. But I don't know. Man, you've been through it. You a Lions fan, and finally, now they got something going. I saw y'all's win last night against Denver. Detroit, their offense, man, is just so explosive. It's hard. It's weird to be a Panthers fan now when you go watch, other NFL games, and you see how, these offenses are, so, explosive and good. And you're like, oh, my goodness, how did they do that? How did they do this? When, nothing comes out of the Panthers offense. It's crazy. But yeah, I agree with this. I am very happy with the Detroit Lions. I am happy for you guys. For the fan base especially, the fan base of the Detroit Lions really deserves greatness. They do. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Do not turn the ball over. Biggest thing, one more 1st down, we're in full control. Come on, be careful with the football. 1st and 10. And they're going to pass the ball. Young throws. It's caught by Sanders. And he gets about 3-4 yards. I don't like that. Why are we passing the football? We're fortunate that Sanders caught it and didn't fumble. I don't like that at all. Please don't do that ever again. Just run the football. I don't know, man. You're risking it by passing, and Bryce has done a great job this drive. 5 for 5, 68 yards. We needed a money drive out of Bryce to move us down the field. We're in the red zone. We're at the Atlanta. We're in the red zone. I can check in a second once it pops up here. We're at the Atlanta 11. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just want to check it when it comes up on my screen. Just got to be careful with the football. 2nd down and 6. Falcons burn their first time out. Got to run the football. Come on. Don't pass it. We don't have Chuba's in the game, so we're likely running here. Just got to hold on to the football. Make them burn their timeouts. 2nd down and 6. Hand off to Hubbard. Chuba. And he fights his way for a yard or two. It's 3rd down and 4 from what it looks like. 3rd and 4. I don't know what to do here. Do you pass the football? It is a massive risk if you pass it, because if you run it, you're guaranteeing that they won't have any timeouts. But if you pass the ball, you have a better chance of converting the first down and making it where either you win the football game with the field goal and they don't get the football back. So I just don't know what to do here. It's actually a 3rd and 3. Okay, that's even better. It's a 3rd and 3. They gave us an extra yard. So, 3rd and 3, that's still because they're probably expecting run. I don't know. I don't know. What is Chris Tabor going to cook up right here on 3rd and 3? What does Chris Tabor have in the kitchen for the Panthers? Just don't turn the ball over. That's all are we an empty back? Okay, no, Chuba's there. I was about to say. 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. Give it. Hubbard got the first down. Chuba Hubbard down to the 1-yard line. Let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's facts. Facts statement right there. Let's go. Chuba Hubbard to the 1-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Alrighty. I don't want to score the touchdown, though. I don't know. I know it sounds weird. I know I sound like a weirdo. I don't know. It's a risk because that means they get the football back. And Bryce is telling everybody to chill. A little happy. It's my birthday. This weather is terrible. Please win. Somebody had a sign for that. All right. So now we're in the driver's seat. Falcons out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock anymore. Yeah, I agree with what the commentator's saying. I don't think you want to score a touchdown. I think you can just try and just chew the clock. You're at the 1-yard. I know it sounds crazy. You're at the 1-yard line. Chew the clock. Yeah, they're just taking knees. Yeah. The Panthers are just going to play for the field goal. That's smart. Oh, my gosh. If Eddie Pinheiro misses this kick, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what to do. If we lose this game, bro, if Pinheiro misses this kick, I don't know what to do. Yes, I might too. You guys might watch me break my TV live. I don't know if, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine if Pinheiro misses this kick. We take another knee. And, no, don't fight. No, don't fight. They're going to call a flag. No. Go away. No fighting. No, don't do that. No, don't fight. No, that's bad. They're going to call a flag. It's the no fun league. Okay, good. Come on. One more knee. And we're going to take the timeout, and it's going to come down. I might have to stand, dude. All right. There's the knee. And it's going to come down to the hands of Eddie Pinheiro to win the football game for the Carolina Panthers. Eddie P takes the field. I was in attendance when Eddie Pinheiro hit the game-winning kick against the against the Houston Texans in Week 8 for the first win of the Bryce Young era. And now the game is in the hands of Eddie Pinheiro, a chip shot field goal. There is 1 second on the clock. Eddie Pinheiro to walk it off for the Carolina Panthers. 1 second on the clock. Just got to make sure. The only thing that can be scary about this is it's just all right. Just got to get the ball down. Be careful. No mistakes. Chip shot field goal. This would be his 5th game-winning field goal of his career. Eddie Pinheiro, they've measured it from 23 yards out to win it for the Carolina Panthers. Good snap, good hold. Pinheiro's kick is right down the pipe, and the Carolina Panthers have won a football game. The Panthers win a football game. 9-7 is the final score. The Panthers win it. 9-7 is the final score. The Carolina Panthers have won a football game. Take that, Atlanta. Run I-85. The Panthers win it. A rivalry victory. Eddie P saves the day once again. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a defensive effort and what a final drive by Bryce Young in the offense. I know it was really our defense that put us in the situation, but the offense did their job when it mattered most. Eddie Pinheiro from 23 yards out, the game-winning chip shot. And the Panthers improved to 2-12 on the season. Let's go. Hey, we'll take all the dubs we can get. Let's go. Come on, guys. Got to soak this in. Come on. All right. Got to soak this in. Panthers win it 9-7. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Wow. I've not got to broadcast. I have not broadcasted a Panthers win in over a year. The last Panthers game I broadcast as a win all the way in January of last year when we beat the New Orleans Saints. Crazy, man. This downfall team has been crazy. What a win. Everybody, if you're tuning in right now, make sure you hit the subscribe button. The Carolina Panthers are now 2-12 on the season because all of you tune in. Wow, we have 30 people here. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because the Carolina cast is coming out with more content for the NFL postseason. I already told you guys about the red zone idea that might be in place. There's a lot more stuff coming on the Carolina cast. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Keep your notifications on. Stay tuned so you can see the rest of it. And once again, the Panthers, they get a win. And it's all about winning football games. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Chris Verma. The Panthers win. 9-7 is their final score. And for me and the rest of our crew, we say so long from the bank.